You're listening to the Late Night Snack Radio Show.
Hey man, you got something to eat up in there? We hungry.
Yes, y'all, we are back.
Yeah,
Yes,
baby Bubba.
You here with your boy ASAP.
Your boy Raybone.
On the Late Night Snack. And we have a special guest in the building tonight with us, Mr. Artist, Mr. Kevin Baylis.
Yes, sir.
Who's in the house, y'all?
Yes, sir. He's in the house. We're going to speak with him about his amazing artwork as we're going to have displayed up shortly.
Yes, sir.
The journey you've been through, you know what I'm saying? How you progress, how you got started. Like,
right.
All the angles, because I know you did a lot of traveling. That's cool. Make sure my young on silent
as well.
Everybody busy.
Right.
Alright, we good.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, we definitely spoke to you. It's been a year now.
Yeah, about a year and a half, I believe.
Wow.
Maybe. It's been a long time. Flies, man.
Yeah, time goes quick.
Yes, it does.
Especially busy, man.
Yeah, man. World.
So tell the audience about yourself, man. Like, how'd you get started in the art? Like, what inspired you? What even made you pick up a brush or a pencil?
You know, a lot of us, man, all of us, you know, we got a gift that we were born with. You know, everybody was born with a gift.
Absolutely.
And you know, whether we find that gift at a young age or, you know, as we grow, we somehow find that gift. You know, if we, you know, because a lot of us had that something in us calling us to do something. You know, and once we find it, we just take flight with it. So that me, early on at an early age, you know, like since I was like 5, 6, I've been drawing and painting and stuff and just creating and doing a lot of things like that. So it's been like, that's been the beginning of it. And when I became early 20s, you know, I just, you know, felt that thing in me calling me, man, I gotta do something with it. Like I can't just let that just die and go to waste, or me leave this planet without me doing something with this, man. So I like really started taking it serious, and you know, I started, you know, practicing, and just repetition, man, just led me all the way up until here. Whereas now, all that repetition, all that practice, and all that stuff that I'm doing got me doing a lot of art shows, creating so many paintings and stuff like that. A lot, you know, it's taking off, man. I give all glory to God for that, man, for the gift first and foremost, man. And, you know, where He's taking me.
Absolutely.
You know, all doors that has been open for me, and I did not have done. It's all because of God, you know. So
major.
Yes, sir.
I can totally relate.
Yeah, man.
So where did you grow up? Like, are you from the Philadelphia?
I grew up in West Philly.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up in West Philly.
West Philly, though.
Yes, sir. Right there, right there in the same area as Will. You know.
Okay.
My mom went to school with Will Smith and all that. Overbrook. I'm from 52nd and Master.
Okay.
You know, in like Market Street, all that around that area right there. So I grew up in West Philly. You know, hard streets of West Philly, man. You know, we all grew up around them type of neighborhoods. We come from the hood and stuff like that. That's where I come from. You know, I'm just happy that I didn't get, you know, stuck in it. I was able to get out of it.
That's a blessing, man.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is, man. I didn't fall victim to it, you know.
Right.
Y'all didn't fall victim to it, man. We still here today because we didn't fall victim to the streets.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So that's where I'm from.
And I feel like because of that scenario and that situation that, you know, we were blessed to get out of.
Right.
It's like it's our job and it's our, you know, it's our destiny and fulfillment to do this creative work and leave something for,
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
sure,
not just our kids, but just for a legacy for people to know, like, all right, this dude really put in the time and the work, like he had something, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people get it mixed up, like, in order to be successful, it's like money, flash cars.
That's not it at all.
But it's not. It's not it.
That's not it at all, man.
It's about that hard legacy.
Yeah.
And being humble and recognizing what you're building.
Yeah, exactly, man. And like you said, it's about legacy, leaving something behind for your children.
Right.
And outside of outside of building a legacy for your household, it's also about leaving a legacy with the people of the world too, man. Like, you know, legacy spreads not just from your in-house family. but to the outside, it's also your family. It depends on how you look at it and stuff like that. Like, you know, Nipsey Hussle, you know, rest his soul. You know, I heard him say the greatest human act is to inspire. You know, and that's basically what we all should be doing. Is whatever we building is to inspire, to touch each other. You know, each other hearts, mind, body, and soul, man. To help uplift each other and to carry it on into the future, man. Make sure we leave something before we leave this planet that other people and the youth and the generations to come can take what we left behind and grow from it. You know, it's about adding value to each other, not, you know, taking from each other. You know,
Facts.
You know,
Facts.
So,
Watch this man grow up, man. It's
man,
crazy.
man, Ray's story, man. I still tell that story to this day, man. You know, man. I always say, man, I met God through Ray.
Yeah.
Man, I had no relationship with God before Ray.
Major.
Man, I met him, you know. I met him, I met God, and the rest is history. I'm just a complete God-fearing man now. You know, like I pray, I done got baptized, all kinds of stuff, man. So God is good, man. Thank you. God is good, man. Get that God in y'all, man. I'm telling you, God is real. God is real, man.
Extremely proud of this man right here.
It's my brother right here.
Yeah, like, it's crazy. Like, you know, you hear somebody say, "Oh yeah, I'm proud of you," You know, but for real,
yeah, man.
like when you see, you know, somebody take the path,
right,
you know, to positive, and as fast as he's moving and just like not stop, just kept going. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of break it down to like, you know, I can see how like if, you know, let's say, you know, God and Jesus, as we're speaking biblical,
right?
You know what I mean? How, you know, he can see, you know, Jesus just like come up.
Right.
Like when in the situations where you think that someone's not going to make it, or it just it can look crazy. You know what I mean? And to come out of that the way this man did,
yeah, man,
and to be where he's at right now, sitting here,
yeah, man.
With my best friend right here, it's just crazy just to see him grown completely up, man. It was.
I think it's
crazy.
It's that much more, you know, impactful for people that that you've known all your life. Like I tell people all the time, man, like people that know me, grew up with me, know me since I was a child, family, cousins, friends. If I've grown up with you, or if you knew me in the last 5, 10 years, 15 years, whatever. Just to take in my life for an example, I wasn't into God. It wasn't the fact that I was a disbeliever. I didn't know God at all. Like I had no knowledge of God. Only time I said God's name was "Oh my God" or "I swear to God." The way we talk in the neighborhood,
right?
You know, like I had no interest in, you know, of being a believer in God and stuff like that, man. So, like I said, when I met Ray, it's when I was introduced to the Quran, when I was introduced to the Bible, when I was introduced to the Nation of Islam and Jesus and stuff like that, man. That was the beginning of it, and just after that, man, I just kept on, you know, being interested in learning more, and doing more, and then it started impacting my art, impacting my spirit and everything. Everything just started to happen, one thing after the other. You know, it just kept on growing, and now even to today, man, I'm just still pressing forward, man. Even more so now than I ever been, man. So, you know, as far as my belief, my faith, and stuff like that, like, yeah, man, God is good. That's all I gotta say, man. God is truly good.
Absolutely,
bro.
Yes, he is.
And it's like just having the gift and the ability, being blessed with that gift to create.
Right.
To me, mentally, it's like amazing. Like,
right.
That's the most precious gift like he could give us.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because not a lot of people can do it. Like, everybody has a talent,
right?
But to be able to create something from nothing, like a blank piece of paper,
right, man. That's
you know what I mean? That's
definitely
a blessing right there.
That's definitely an amazing thing. I amaze myself a lot of times, man. Like, because a lot of times when I paint, when I paint, I don't even be knowing where the stuff be coming from, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be so deep into my artwork. I don't write my ideas down.
Right.
You know, I don't, you know what I be painting. I just know, like, if I want to paint Nipsey Hussle, now cool, I got the image. I know I want to paint Nipsey Hussle, but the rest be history, man. Like, I'll just have a blank canvas in front of me, and then all this stuff just start. That's just God. Just he'll feed your spirit, man.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause he know your heart. He know your heart is pure. Yeah. He know you where you want to take this and where you want to go with this. Like, my ultimate goal is to whatever I paint, I'm hoping that it inspires people, older people, younger generations and generations to come, you know, trying to break generational curses and stuff like that. So, you know, it flows naturally, man, especially when God knows your heart.
Right.
You know, he gave you the gift in the first place, man. He wants you to do something with it, you know. So it just be flowing, man. It's just, like I said, I'd be surprised at myself. Like, I got my artwork all around my crib, man, and I'll be staring at my artwork, man. Sometimes I just sit in the living room and I just be like, yo, I did that. Because a lot of times I don't get that feeling until I take a step back and I look at it like, yo, I really did that? I can't believe how I did that. Because I be in such a different, like, I turn into a different person when I paint.
Creative,
like, I don't even,
man,
it's beautiful.
It's a different side of the brain that clicks on.
Yeah, it really is, bro. You know what I'm talking about. You're an artist yourself, bro. You already know.
Yep.
I can doodle a little bit.
I can doodle.
Yeah, man, I get it in.
Yeah, man.
So speaking about the Nipsey Hussle piece, is that your latest piece?
That's my latest piece. Yep, I did that.
So just talk to us before we get into like the dollar concept. Like, what inspired you to actually do the Nipsey Hussle $100 bill piece?
It was a special edition type thing because I did the 100 down to the dollar bill. I finished that whole collection from the dollar to all the way up to the 100. And when Nipsey passed, I'm like, all the bills is already taken up. Or I can dive deeper and go into the old bills and stuff like that. But I'm like, man, I wanted to just do a special edition. I made it the 100 because I felt like Nipsey was a real person. You know, we say keep 100, and that came to my mind like Nipsey is a real dude. Like he really a dude that's 100, man. So I'm like, I'm gonna put him on a 100, man. That's like the highest, you know, bill that we spend, that we use, man. And it's just about the quality of Nipsey's life and who he was, man. Like he was 100, man. And so that's why I chose to do the $100 bill for him.
So you knew of Nipsey before he died?
No, man, I keep it real with a lot of people, man. I know who Nipsey Hussle was. Like, I don't think nobody could miss Nipsey if you know, was alive and you was in, you know, an urban person in the culture. You knew who Nipsey Hussle was. You heard his songs. You know, I just had my picks. I wasn't no Nipsey Hussle fan all the way. Like, I mean, I heard some of his songs, stuff like that. But we got our picks. I like Kendrick. I like old 90s music. We all got our picks of music.
Right.
And then Nipsey passed. You know, the reason why it affected me so much, not because I was a big fan of him. I'm not from the West Coast or nothing like that, because I love my people. And when I lose, you know, I love my people, I love everybody, man. But when Nipsey passed, it was like it was a personal feeling that I felt like, damn, we just lost another one, man. A bomb to the culture, man. It was like the Martin Luther King of this era, like, you know, losing a person of a high stature or something like that represents our culture and represents trying to do something positive and powerful for our culture. It was like a bomb, you know what I mean? So I just took the initiative to learn more about him, study him, and you know, I didn't even go straight to painting. I took like 3 months to create this thing because I was like learning and spending a lot of time listening to all his music and stuff like that. And the more I got to know who Nipsey Hussle was, I'm like, damn, man, we really took a loss. Yeah, we really took a loss because he really was a positive, powerful dude, man, humble, and just like really wanted to just put on for his people. Like, you know what I mean? It was sad. So
yeah, it is sad. It is sad.
Yeah, man.
That's amazing.
I mean, I didn't listen to his music before, but you know, I guess it seems like he's bigger than music.
Yeah, man. Man, that dude was anointed, man. Like, yo, man, the stuff that he rapped about, he talked about, he was way before his time, man. He was just intelligent, very intelligent, man. You know, well spoken of by everybody.
Right.
Everybody that I ever watched the interview or watched them talk about it, they always said, man, like being around him, like you felt like a different spirit. Like you just, like his energy was different, like, you know, and I believe it. I believe it's like hearing him talking, the stuff that he says, stuff like how powerful his words is and stuff like that, man. He really was like anointed, man. Like, I mean, you know when somebody is powerful and they got that God in them and stuff like that, man. Like,
and he had it.
He had that. I can feel it through the screen, like just watching him on YouTube and stuff. I'm telling you, man, like you, yeah, man. So that's what inspired me to do that piece.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And as we flicking through the other pieces that you've done, you actually met Nina Simone's daughter?
Yep, Lisa Simone. Yep.
Okay.
So, like I said, it's all God, man. Like I started the whole dollar bill collection, put a lot of our ancestors on it.
Mm-hmm.
As I got down to the $5 bill, the $2 bill, and the $1 bill, you know, I put Nina Simone on the $2 bill, and after that, like a month or 2 months later, I ended up, DMing Lisa Simone. I found her Instagram, and this is after I met Christian Gregory, which is Dick Gregory's son.
Yeah.
I went to DC. I met him first. And I went to DC, gave him a print of his dad on the $5 bill that I did, and that day was powerful. Then a month later, I'm like, man, like I love Nina Simone so much. I'm like, man, I got me her daughter, man. I got me somebody in the family. So I know Lisa. I watched the documentary of Nina Simone on Netflix. I know Lisa Simone was her daughter, and she sang and everything as well. So I found her on Instagram, and I DM'd her. And she wrote me right back, man. And she was like, wow, like she loved the story of the whole Beano collection and stuff. She loved how I represented her mom. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, I would love to come out there, like, to fly out there. She was in Paris. She lives in France or Paris or something like that.
Progress, man. See?
And I said, man, listen, I'll come out there to you and just for free. And I'll bring you this for free.
Yeah.
Because I just love your mom. I love you. And I just want to meet you. And I just want this to be a part of your legacy, my legacy, our story and stuff like that. So she's like, man, she had a concert. Just so happened she had a concert coming up. She like, pick a date. You come out here, pick any date, any place. And you come out here and I'll give you 2 free tickets to come to the show. You sit up front with me, I'll bring you backstage and stuff. Like, it was so magical, bro.
I watched
it. It was magical, man.
That moment was magical.
It was magical, man. I'll never ever forget that. Like,
that's amazing.
She called me up on the stage after she finished her concert, held the painting up, the crowd went wild.
The crowd was going crazy.
She gave me a hug and she grabbed my hand and she was like, yeah, and everybody went, ah. Then she took me backstage. And then, man, I'm just like, yo, that's Nina Simone's daughter. Like, her only child. Staring at her like, yo, she looks just like her a little bit. She sings like her, but she different. And, man, we still talk to this day. Like, she checks up on me all the time, like every other week or something like that. She, just write me on Instagram and stuff like that. But I said, when I get married, I want you to come over here so you come be a part of my wedding. She said, well, we'll see what happens.
That's major.
Yeah, man. But
that's major.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So you, man, just recognizing God and sticking with your talent and grinding. You've met so many different people and legacies and part of historical story time. It's just crazy, man. Dick Gregory's son.
Yeah. Nina Simone's daughter, and the last person I met was Malcolm X's daughter, Ayala Shabazz, on the anniversary of Malcolm X's assassination in the Audubon Theater where he was killed. Ended up DMing Malcolm X's daughter, and she got back to me, and I went to New York. I took all my nephews and my little brothers, and I took them out there, and I had them present the painting to her, the print to her, instead of me taking up there. Cause I'm all about legacy and want them to learn, like, yo, get something out of this experience instead of just me doing it. I want y'all to do it. So I had them take it up to her, man. She fell in love with it. She fell in love with them. I just stood in the back just watching, like, wow, man. I let y'all do that. And I'm in the same room, like, they was like, yeah, my room was killed right there. I'm like, wow, like the energy, man, and his daughter, and then you got all these powerful people in the room, and like all of them saw that and stuff like that. It was powerful, man. Like I said, I give all glory to God. All that, I met Christian Gregory, Nina Simone, Lisa Simone, and Ayala Shabazz in a 6-month span. It was like every 2 months.
Wow.
I went to DC, I went to Switzerland, and then I went to New York. It was just happening. Like the doors were just opening, And like I said, like it's like when you submit your life to do God's work, man, you use your gift. You just stay inspired, just to, you know, do what you love to do, man. Yeah. And just do it with good intentions, with a good heart, man. Like, God just gonna open up doors for you. And that's just what he's been doing for me, man. He do that for me, do that for every last one of us on this planet, man. So,
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Major.
Your heart, man, always, you know, leave that heart, man. Your heart's gotta be pure.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely. So when's your next? You got a show plan coming up, or?
I got my last solo show was 2017.
Okay.
And I did a lot of shows with other people over the last 2 or 3 years, but you know, like I want to do my own again. Because you know that feeling is like no other, doing your own show. And I've done so much work. I've grinded and I've put together such a good body of work and built up a nice amount of, you know, buzz and people know me. Like when I had the second solo show, man, like I can't wait to do it. So I'm definitely gonna do it in 2020. But right now, like today, my first time painting in a while. I just cracked open a new canvas today. And I'm ready to just get back to work and start having some more fun, man. So definitely be on the lookout, 2020. Man, Kevin Baylis, man.
Kevin Baylis.
About art show, you know, coming up in 2020, early 2022.
So as far as this new canvas, you got anything brewing, anything jumping out at
man.
you? I know you don't have to tell the public right now,
man.
But I know.
You know, I was
stay tuned, man.
Right? Just stay tuned.
Stay
tuned, man. And you know, just, you know, keep going, man. I'm just keep going. You know, that's all I keep hearing. God tell me, just keep going. Don't stop. Just keep going, man. So I'm on the same mission, but I got new mind, new heart, man, and new art. It's definitely about to come. You know, it's about to be a whole different wave out here. You know.
Tell them, you want to tell the people where to find you, where they can find your work?
Yeah, man. You can find my work. Just go on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Kevin Baylis _1_. It's KevinBaylis 1_. And that's how you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. at Kevin Baylis. And my website is coming up, but when you go into my Instagram or any of my social medias, you know, you can follow the link and you can click my link to get any of my merchandise. I got, you know, t-shirts, all my artwork I make, you know, merchandise out of them. You know, like not even just clothing, but, you know, prints and stuff like that. So, yeah, so you follow me on those platforms, and then my website is there. Then you know, follow my journey, follow my story and everything. So,
major. Definitely got some good insight and good storyline, man. This brother, yo, man, we appreciate your time so much, brother.
Always, we family,
definitely
man.
gotta do this
right.
again.
Definitely family.
Gotta do this again, for sure,
man.
But as always, we wrapping up, ladies and gentlemen. As always, we try to give you good conversation, great input, positive vibes.
Yes, sir.
Late night snack, baby.
Let's go. Keep showing these boys love, man. They on their way to the top, man.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Man, I believe that.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Yo, y'all have a good one, man. Peace and blessings. You here with the late night snack. You
Yes,
here
sir.
with your boy ASAP.
Your boy Raybone.
Boy Kev.
Boy Kev. Signing off. See y'all when we see y'all. Peace.
Yeah, baby buck.
Go. Baby Bubba.
You're listening to the Late Night Snack Radio Show.
Hey man, you got something to eat up in there? We hungry.